Going, guys. All right, my name is Meng Lee, and I got a wonderful idea to help you guys out with your personal finances. This is going to greatly improve the quality of your life if you guys have not learned this idea. And what this idea is understanding your personal finances, all right, and trying to be at a plus each month. Very simple idea, very simple idea that I learned from the richest man of Babylon and Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay, so right here, we'll get right into it. The reason why rich people are rich and poor people are poor is because of these two categories, all right? They understand their assets and liabilities, okay? And don't try to think of the technical definition of the. Robert Kiyosaki explains it simply what assets and liabilities are, okay? Assets are things that put money in your pocket, okay? Things like your job. If you rent out If you have homes, you rent out your homes. Those are an asset because they make money for you. If you're trading stocks, right? Your phone, your computer is an asset. It makes you money. And then there's liabilities, right? Liabilities are things that take away money from your pocket, such as your cell phone, because every month you have to pay a fee to use it. Um, uh, your car is a liability. You gotta pump gas, gotta pay insurance. Your home's a liability. Rent, utilities, electricity. So you can see the liabilities, all right? The difference between rich people and poor people is rich people have more assets than they do than liabilities. They actually have it to where financial freedom, guys, is when you're able to make your money work for you and to cover your liabilities. You never have to work again because your money is already hard at work covering your liabilities, and the rest that you get is all on you. That's financial freedom. Financial security, though, is knowing that you have enough money to cover your liabilities. But as you guys know, we're here to try to help you guys get to financial freedom, as that is my goal, and I want to help you guys get there too. So, I'm going to show you guys an example of my assets and liabilities, okay? All right, so around last year, this is when I was still working at Me and Ed's, a pizza restaurant. When I first started working, I was getting paid minimum wage, which was $10 an hour, which was about, I was working 40 hours a week, 30 hours a week, garbage hours, and I was trading in my time so much. $450 a week. We get paid twice a month, so it's about $900, okay? $900, man. I still can't believe I was living under that too. And here are my liabilities. So this is what puts money in my pocket, and this is what takes money out of my pocket. My cell phone, electricity bill with the utilities, gas, Comcast, credit card, groceries, insurance. Good thing I'm not a Netflix person. The Comcast thing actually, I know how to just find my movies and bootleg everything because I'm very cheap. And I grew up poor, so I found creative ways to get things. Anyhow, as you can see, at the end of the month, I don't have anything to save. Actually, I owe, right? Look at it. 900 subtract 970 is a negative $70. I owe negative $70 each month, which is a very, very scary thing to be in. Very scary situation to be in. Only reason why I was able to survive because I had a wonderful woman. I love to death. I love her to death, even though I treat her like shit. But I love her to death. I love you, woman. I'm sorry. So she was able to help me cover that. I was very stupid with my finances. I was not financially conscious. Then I read these two books, right? Richest Man in Babylon and Rich Dad Poor Dad. And it started making sense. I just need to make my assets bigger than my liabilities. So right away, I looked at what I could get rid of right away from my liabilities. All right, my cell phone is $180. I'll tell you why it's $180, because I'm the oldest son and I feel like I should take care of everyone, and which is stupid, financially stupid, but I guess it's honorable, but I couldn't afford it. There's no honor in trying to do something that you can't afford. You got to act your wage. So first thing I got rid of was my cell phone. I minimized it, and I'll show you guys what I did to minimize it. And we'll turn that into the color white. Okay. How did I get rid of my cell phone? I got an Obama phone. Yes, I got government assistant. And I'll tell you why I got it. Because once I learned that I needed to create more assets, I wanted to get there faster. So I used the government to help me get there faster. I didn't stick with it because I was afraid that I might get comfortable with it. And you know what happens when you get comfortable with it? Instead of you using it, it uses you. But I'll show you how I bounce back. But this was a great way to help me push me to get to where I wanted to be faster. Where else could I reduce things, right? So I got government help there, and I got government help with my groceries. Yes, I was on food stamps for a while, which I dearly enjoyed. I thought that was the greatest thing. I know as taxpayers like, mang, 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 mang. You know what I did actually? So the government would give me about $70 in groceries money, right, in food stamps. And then it jumped to $170. So I used that $170, and I went and I bought egg roll stuff, and I was selling egg rolls on the side. So I doubled it. I'm just kidding. I never did that. I never got the balls to do that, but I wanted to do that. No, instead I got the $170 out, so I was able to save the extra $170 a month, right? So now all I have left is these liabilities. So I took 230 plus 270 plus 40 plus 50. So now my monthly liability now is $590. No longer $970. It's $590. Look how much I was able to cut out. And now at the end of the month, what do I get to take home? I get to take home about, sorry, I think it's like $410, is it? 900 strike 590. Oh, 310, I'm sorry. The Asian side's leaving me. Okay, so $310 each month I was able to do with, I could go spend it out and everything. But the key here, guys, is once you guys get into this situation, you guys need to find a way to turn that 310. The most important thing is what you're going to do with that $310, your income, your gross income at the end of the month. So what the richest man in Babylon, what they suggest is for you to save 10% of that, all right? 10% of that, you probably get about, $31? Is that right? Yeah, $31. Not me, man. I wanted to be aggressive. I wanted to build my assets quicker and get out of the rat race. So what you have to do, what I suggest you do, is there's going to be these three bank accounts that these three piggy banks that you're going to distribute that $310 amongst, all right? So it's not 420. I'll explain to you where I get the 420. So you have three bank accounts, right? When you get 300, your gross income, my gross income is $310. So what you do is you create an extra three bank accounts. One for having fun, one for your emergency funds, expenses that random stuff happen, and then one for investments, one for opportunities that are going to come up. So out of that $310, you divide that by 3. So each account has $100. About $100. So that's what I would do. I would save that $100 each. And then the most important thing is you want to, this is the big one right here, the investing part. You need to really, I'm a big believer in personal development. You need to go and find new skills to help you build up your earned income, right? Because minimum wage is not good enough. It is definitely not good enough. If you were going to settle for less, then it might be okay. But I know that you guys want more and you guys can become more. So my good friend Carl took a big leap and became a driver. At that time, I wasn't a driver. I was just making pizzas all day. And he became a driver and goes, dude, you got to get into the driving business, man. Their tips is great. Dude, you have so much money. I was too scared at that time, and I didn't take that leap of faith. And it took about a couple of years to finally do that, and then I did that. I finally jumped in and I was able to boost my income now to this much. I'm gonna go back to my assets, and oh man, it was the greatest thing I ever did for myself. Woo! Oh, I was getting tips and the pizza delivery tip game is no joke. So now I'm getting about $1,600 a month. $1,600 a month. That's a big jump in my income. All right, $1,600, and my earned income, my assets now $1,600, and we subtract the liabilities that I have, which is about $590. So I got $1,000, about $1,000 now that I can distribute into all my three little banks, right? Now I'm able to save $336 in each one of these accounts. All right, and you need to have these accounts. The reason why is saving and saving and saving and saving and saving and not being able to enjoy yourself is pretty miserable. You gotta have fun. So that's why you have a have fun account. When you go blow this money, you can feel like you can go out and go. You can be reckless because hey, you saved money for having fun. All right. Well, I know that me and my girlfriend just enjoyed Vegas a year back. We went to go watch Michael Jackson's one concert with Cirque du Soleil, and blew $600 and blew $3,000 in Vegas, and well, we didn't have no what do you call it, no we didn't miss that money because we saved for it, we prepared for it, and we got to enjoy it the way we wanted to. And when we came home, we still had money, so we had that fun. And then we had you have your expense account. I was delivering pizzas, and I know that one of these days my car is gonna go out. It's gonna need brakes. It's gonna need oil change. It's gonna need some tune-ups. So I had money available for that too. And then the most important one is the investing part one, where when opportunities came up, I'd be prepared for it. A new job, especially I wanted to get into stocks, and that was an opportunity for me to do that too, where I don't have to be worried knowing that I had if I were to jump into something, I didn't have to feel like I'm risking anything. I knew that I have this money to prepare me for those opportunities, to where I can go in there and feel comfortable and not worried in the back of my mind, oh man, I need to make my monthly liability. It's already covered because why? I already have these three piggy banks to help me get there. So I didn't want to be on welfare any longer, and I didn't want any more help from Obama, because I'm all about progression. It's there to help you out. Use your resources, and I used them up. And I wanted to be from all the personal development books. They all suggest that you can do more and stack on to. Use your average. I'm sorry. Let me say this again. Grow. Learn to grow and adapt. Don't get too comfortable. And I knew that if I got comfortable with it, I'd be used by the system and not be using the system properly. So I got out of welfare, and I got out of what do you call it, the Obamacare. So what does that mean? Now my liabilities go back up, right? So my cell phone, instead of paying what I paid earlier was $200, now I'm only paying like $60, and I'm smarter. I was helping out people, and I realized that I wasn't helping myself. $60 now. Gas is still $200. Credit card, groceries came back, and I learned to buy better groceries, or I learned how to meal plan. Meal plan is such a key thing to do. Help you cover for the food, and you eat healthy. So my groceries actually, we got down to where it was about $150 a month. So now my new liabilities are, and actually then I was able to afford better car insurance too, because I got screwed over with liability. I learned that, man, liability is not the way to go. If you can afford to get better coverage, get the better coverage. 60 plus 230 plus 200 plus 70 plus 40 plus 150 plus 100. Now my liabilities are at 850. All right, which is not too bad. But you guys get where the picture is going, where I'm going now. And then from, the difference from that, I just throw it into my my little piggy banks, okay? And what these little piggy banks do is there's the compound effect. So 1600 subtract 850, 750. Out of 750, you divide that by 3. Each month, I'm able to save $250 into each account. All right, and then you just think in a year, right? At the end of the year, you're gonna have about $3,000 in each account, which is incredible. And then the next thing you do is you just make sure you can build more assets. All right. So I did all my research, I did more learning, and I think it's key that you go and you find skills. You go and your investment account doesn't have to go straight into stocks. I'm a heavy personal development person, so I went and bought a lot of books to, I invested in myself. I self-taught myself a lot of things. I learned how to use Photoshop. I learned how to do video editing, and I decided to put that service out online. So I created a new asset for myself. It's called Fiverr, which was graphic design. And I'll show you guys. Also, I learned about YouTube. You guys know you can get paid off YouTube. I'm going to definitely teach you guys that in another video on another day. And then I got a second job. I worked at the school as an IT support. And as you guys can see, now I'm getting more assets, right? I'm still doing my earned income, but then eventually I get to the point to where, I'm trading stocks, and these are the middle things, and doing Fanduel. The reason I have them green and red is because they don't stay green or red. Those things, 1 month they can be a liability, 1 month it can be an asset. But the true assets are the ones that they call them residual income, passive income, where your money works for you each month, and that is like owning a home. If you own a home and you rent it out, let's say you have one house and you rent out $1,200 a month, and your mortgage on that house is about $900, and you're bringing home $300 a month. If you have 10 houses and doing the same thing, then you're getting about 300 times 10, so 3,000. Sorry guys, my math is really bad now. 30,000. Okay, I'm doing it wrong. 300 times 10. Yeah, $3,000 a month. Now you're making $3,000 a month. You're not even working for it, and your money's working hard for you. $3,000 a month. That $3,000 already covers your monthly liability. You are out of the rat race. Your money's working hard for you. That $3,000, you subtract that to $850. You have an extra $2,000 for yourself at the end of the month to spend. Welcome to the good life, financial freedom. That's your goal. That's what I'm trying to work for right now. So there's many ways to get there, but I'll show you what assets I picked up on. So with Fiverr, I learned that you can. If you guys don't know what Fiverr is, it's a website where I'll show you guys right now. You could pay $5 and they'll do anything for you, from marketing, graphic designs, video animation, music. It's a powerful tool, powerful tool, especially for what we did was we used it for college. We used it to write our papers and everything, do your homework. So it's very powerful. But what I do is I make 2D, 3D photos for, as you guys will see quickly. last from the 2 years I was there, 2 years that I've started, I've made about $500. So it's like $5 a picture. As you can see, these are the transactions I go through. So this is it's not like great income, but it's something. It's something. And let me go back. And then there's YouTube, right? YouTube was a little bit more slower, but I have a pretty good goal with it. I just got paid in July. Got like $100. It took me a long time to get there, though. As you can see, it took me from November 30th of 2015 to accumulate to $100, and it takes a while because I don't generate like 100,000 views in a week. So you get like $100 from like let's say about close to 100,000 views, maybe even 50,000 views. But if you're able to generate $50,000 to $100,000, 150 to 100,000 views a week, just imagine those guys that are, those top YouTubers that are getting 1 million views a week, 1 million views. So they're getting about like $1,000 per video. They got 2-3 million. So they get like each week they're making about $3,000 a month. I mean, $3,000 a week. It's ridiculous. And it's just going out there and doing what they love doing, which is talking about, PewDiePie. That guy, all that guy does is plays video games, and it's ridiculous. That's another subject to talk about. That's an asset you guys can create for yourself too. That's something I've been trying to do. And I encourage you guys to find a niche in the world that you guys like to do and put it out there on YouTube, because YouTube is a great way to help you, to help support you on your dream. I love personal development. I love sharing ideas to help people improve the quality of their life. And I have a wonderful idea that I'm going to be sharing out soon to the world. I'm writing a book on it, which is going to help you take back your life. And I'll explain that another day. But that's what I want to do. That's my passion. I want to go out and speak to people, help people change their lives, and help them live the life that's intended for them. Because I know all you guys have a gift, something you guys want to share to the world that I know can help benefit the world. Let's help you get there. But first, you got to make sure you got to take care of the other stuff that will come back and haunt you, which is your personal finances, right? And this is how it works. All you have to do is be at a higher, have more assets in the end of the month than your liabilities. Cut out what you can, study, develop yourself, learn new skills, build more assets, and then before you know it, you're find ways to make your money work hard for you. For me right now, it's stocks. I love stocks. I want to get to the point to where I'm able to make $1,000 a day from stocks, and then use that money to probably buy some real estate so that I can rent out or flip, and or start a business and have that business make me make me money monthly. Probably get into some franchises where I don't have to be there. Create a good system where I don't have to be there, and the money will just come in. So there's a lot of things that you guys can do for the asset side to get out of the rat race. But financial freedom is your goal. Make that your goal. Make it to where you can make your money work hard for you to cover your liabilities, and eliminate any liabilities that you can. Some of you guys are probably have a lot of entertainment liabilities, like I do. Well, I did. I'll teach you guys where you guys can watch movies for free and how to do it to where you don't get any viruses and all that, because it's all about the little sacrifices. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes the sacrifice. If you don't sacrifice for the financial freedom is going to become the sacrifice. And don't worry, it's hard, but it gets better and better and better. And we're human beings. We adapt. And I know if you guys follow this system, if you guys haven't learned it already, in a couple of years, your financial situation is going to be dramatically changed. Have a goal. Try to see what kind of assets you want to build for yourself. Do some research. Invest in yourself. Read as much as you can. I suggest you guys read the not Robert Kiyosaki, but read the Robert Greene series, which helps you uh, he has a book called Mastery, helps you find your passion in life and try to make your passion make your passion your life, and have it work for you. Along with Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki does a great job in explaining how to make your money work for you too, and how to see money in the richest man in Babylon, to teach your kids the basic principles of savings, so that you don't have to worry about money, so you can live the life without having to worry about money. But I think I'm getting carried away. But this is the wonderful idea that has changed my life, guys, dramatically, dramatically, dramatically. And I know that um, when my earning comes, I'm hoping to get these new positions, new job, to where I can bring my earning income higher, and where I can have my 3 bank accounts even bigger, the saving going there and bigger, and hopefully get to a point to where I can own real assets where my money works hard for me and it can cover my monthly liability, and I can be free from the rat race, which is I know is super attainable, and I want to have it within the next 5 years. I want it so bad. I want it so bad. I know for the liabilities on this side, some of you guys probably have school loans and everything. Um, Try your best to get rid of your loans fast. Um, be aggressive about it, because the sooner you get it over with, the sooner you can move forward. Dragging it will only make things worse. I know it's easier said than done, but this is the simple formula. It's simple because it's simple to do, and it's simple to not do. So it's your choice. But this is the wonderful idea I wanted to share with you guys. Hope you guys learned a lot. If you guys have any questions, please ask. And good luck to you guys on this journey, okay? And I'm here to help out. I hope you guys are take this seriously and put that into your goal to become financially free, okay? So that you guys can live the life that is intended for you. You can spend the time with your friends and family and do whatever you want, all right? All right, guys, have a wonderful day.